Happy Friday, Bulldogs. I'm Richard Liu.
And I'm Julia Vanderkolk.
And welcome to your BNN News Show.
This week we'll be showing you more on soccer,
Amnesty International,
bowling,
football,
Triangle's first issue,
golf, and cross country.
Here's more about the women's soccer victory over East. Both of the Columbus North soccer teams faced East last weekend. BNN talked to two members of the women's team to see how it went.
I think the Northeast game went really well this year. We came out with a lot of intensity and we knew exactly what we had to do, and we came out there and we accomplished our goal.
I think individually I really didn't have to make any saves, but I did come out for the ball, and that helps defenders know that you have their back, and that really changes the game. So I think the Northeast game was really successful, obviously because we won, but we were just really playing as a team, and that looks really good.
To improve on our fitness level, like running up and down the fields, we need to build up our stamina and connecting those passes throughout the field, like switching across the field. But other than that, I think we have a pretty strong team this year. I think our strengths as a team are definitely connecting passes throughout the midfield and to our strikers, and the defense on how they clear the ball, and us receiving balls out of the air is really good too. Our goal is for the season first was to beat East, and then we'll have to beat them again for sectionals, win conference, and hopefully make it to regionals and semi-state, and maybe even win state.
This has been Julia Vanderkolk reporting for BNN.
Interested in human rights? See more about Amnesty International.
Amnesty International had their first meeting this Wednesday. BNN sat down with the creator Aaron Brown to find out more.
Amnesty International, it's an international organization dedicated to the protection of human rights. It's a huge organization. They work through a lot of different groups and chapters, and they tackle everything from making sure there's political freedom, especially like for student protesters, and dismantling corrupt laws, and just ensuring basic human rights. So I think it's really important that we have a little part of that here at North.
I joined Amnesty International because I was interested in joining a new club, and I've heard it was really fun, and I also like social studies, so I wanted to get involved.
I started Amnesty International because I needed a senior project, and then my freshman year there was a really active group, but nobody had really carried it on either my sophomore or junior years. So my senior year I decided just to go for it and restart the club. I hope to see a lot of more awareness come from Amnesty International. I hope to raise awareness of a lot of these different issues throughout the school, and then make an impact in our community, not just our school. And hopefully it'll carry on for a couple of classes after me too.
This has been Morgan Muncie reporting for BNN.
Here's more about Columbus North's bowling club.
Bowling practice started last Monday, and BNN sat down with two of the players to get their thoughts on the upcoming season. We interviewed first-year player Jack Tanner to get his perspective on joining the team.
I look forward to just going out there and having fun, and hopefully bowling has taught me how to be okay with making mistakes, because when you're bowling you're going to make mistakes. It's just a part of the game. The way I usually prepare for a game is to just listen to some music and relax.
We interviewed fourth-year player Jordan Bowman about her views on bowling.
Communication and teamwork, and you learn to give others advice and stuff like that. On Mondays we just practice
but that's all you pretty much do, and like you work on your weaknesses and then you work on your strengths and stuff like that. My favorite thing about bowling is like the new friendships and stuff like that you learn, and actually I still learn things, like, and I bowl for so long. Have fun, don't worry about it. Like if you hit pins, that's great, but if you don't worry about it. Like have fun, no matter what.
Columbus North's bowling team practices every Monday at 5:30 p.m. and every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. They are welcome to any new players wanting to bowl. To join, talk to Sonia Harrison, the school nurse and club sponsor. For more information, check out the CNHS club page or stay tuned to BNN for more coverage. This is Keith Wilson reporting for BNN.
See more about the football team's win over East. The annual Northeast game was last Friday, August 24th. Adrenaline was running high for both sides before the match. To add to the heat, Wish TV featured the Northeast game in its Great American Rivalry series, interviewing several students at the football tailgate event, featuring them on live TV. After the first quarter, the score was 6-0 in favor of the Bulldogs. By the time halftime rolled around, the Torches were ahead of the Dogs with the score of 6-7. As the game progressed, the Dogs scored 3 more touchdowns, ending the game with an amazing comeback score of 30-13. This year, the Bulldogs crushed the Olympians after a 3-year drought. BNN spoke to running back Mitchell Burton on the victory.
The crowd cheering gave us like a lot of momentum and energy during the game, so that helped us kind of stay focused and helped our team kind of stay motivated to keep pursuing for the win. What it meant to win the Northeast game, it meant the world to me because we'd never won it, or anybody, like all the older people that were like kind of like my leaders, they never won it, so it was pretty cool to get that win for them.
BNN also spoke to cheerleaders Cami Salo and Chloe Day about the game and the experience.
The game was a big deal to me because it was on our home turf, which is super awesome because we don't normally win these games, so to win on our actual turf was super great.
It started out, we got the first score, which was pretty hype, I guess, and then after that we were losing, which kind of bummed us out, but we never gave up, we didn't stop fighting, we persevered, our boys persevered, and in the end we came out on top.
Please come support the Bulldogs at their next home game against Franklin Central this Friday, September 9th. This is Richard Liu reporting from BNN.
The Triangle released its first issue today. Here's more about it.
Triangle's first issue of the year is coming out today. BNN sat down with junior Ruthie Ezritz to find out more.
This is the first issue of The Triangle, and our production cycle is a little bit different this year because we kind of changed it up and it's a little bit shortened. But the basic process of it is people are assigned their work and then we're expected to meet certain deadlines. And so you kind of, the designers work on their pages and they kind of work with the writers. So with this triangle, especially the in-depth, is very different from past years. Past years it's been like 2 to 4 pages, and this year it's like 6 pages. It's a lot longer. So that's really exciting.
We also sat down with sophomore Cole Bennett to learn more.
It has a lot to do with family and defining family for different types of people. It also has some bits about summer terrorism and how other countries are dealing with that, and it also has a lot to do with the Olympics. I'm photo editor, so I have managed like all the photos. I've taken most of them. I love the in-depth. I think it's a good in-depth. It's a good start to our year.
You can pick up your issue of The Triangle around the school, and in the morning they're distributed. This is Kobe Gray reporting for BNN.
Women's golf had their last home match on Wednesday. Here's more about their senior night.
North Women's Golf had their last home game on senior night. It was a close match, but they were defeated by 4 points. We spoke with sophomore Alexandria Municha about how she thought they did in the match.
I think we did okay. I know one of us got a hole-in-one. That was pretty exciting because none of us have done that in our match before. I did okay, and I know another girl did pretty good.
BNN talked to senior Holly Anderson about her experience on the North women's golf team.
I'm probably going to miss all my friends and just like the atmosphere of the state tournament and postseason, like sectionals, regionals, and state and conference with the girls, and coming out here every day for practice, but it'll be the same in college, so that's what I'm going to like about college, I guess, too. My advice would probably be just take one shot at a time. Like, I know when I hit a bad shot, I sometimes let it get me down for the rest of my round, so just take it one at a time, one hole at a time, just calm down and relax and just have fun with it.
This is Ben Dickerson reporting for BNN.
The cross-country team won their first ever invitational this Saturday. Here's more about the team.
Last Saturday, Columbus North hosted its first invitational at Saraland Park. The Columbus North Bulldogs were able to win both girls and boys varsity meets. BNN sat down with boys JV Drew Smith and girls varsity Emma Smith to see what they think of cross-country.
I like to run cross country just to stay in shape mostly. I also just love it to build good relationships with my teammates, have some fun.
I think it is a good extracurricular because it teaches you hard work and it gives you that family bond.
We bond in all sorts of different ways just by having like pasta parties and stuff and always joking around with each other, whether it be while we're running or while we're just waiting around before and after practice.
We bond through, we have movie nights, and we have pasta parties the night before a meet, and we have a lot of dress-up days, which are a lot of fun.
We practice every day just by running and running and running. Sometimes we'll do time stuff where we'll go all out, sometimes we'll do shorter distance, sometimes we'll go in the pool and do some exercises in there.
We run every day after school, and then on weekends I run on my own, and we have different workouts where we run harder and then certain days where we just keep up our training and run a little easier to recover.
Probably the team atmosphere. We're all kind of having fun the whole time, even though we're working hard and really focusing. We're bonding at the same time.
The Bulldogs' next meet is the Brown County Boys Classic this upcoming Saturday. Come support your Bulldogs to lead them to victory. But until then, this has been Mark Alamano reporting for BNN.
That's it for today, Bulldogs. I'm Richard Liu.
And I'm Julia Vanderkolk.
Have a great weekend.
If you would like an announcement on the show, please email us at nhs_communications@bcsc.k12.in.us. BNN is a proud partner of CNHS Media at Columbus North in Columbus, Indiana. All music is provided by American Music Company.